Depression Quest is an interactive nonfiction game about living with depression, written and produced by Zoe Quinn, Patrick Lindsay, and Isaac Shankler. This game takes the player through the day-to-day activities and feelings of someone living with depression. This first page explains that this game is not meant to be fun or lighthearted, and that those suffering from depression or those who are suicidal or have suicidal thoughts should not play this game. Included, there is also a link for those who are suicidal or have suicidal thoughts. This page also gives a brief description on what to expect from the game and gives reasons some people experience depression without realizing it. This game is free to play, but you can donate to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. There are links located at the bottom of the page. This is the first page after starting the game. Each page will look similar to this one and will give you a brief description on the day-to-day life of the character you are playing. This page gives a brief description on who the character is. There are several links to interact with included on this page. You will find links located sporadically throughout the game that give you more information on a character or action. For example, on this page, there is a link that gives you more information on your girlfriend, Alex. This link gives you information on how you met and how your relationship is going currently. This page goes into detail on how your character is feeling on a day-to-day basis, giving you a better look into how those dealing with depression feel about certain actions or situations. On this page, it gives you the first look into the character's day-to-day life. The description says that you spent the past several hours at work, and for the past week or so you have found your job motivation lagging. You have been going through the motions of day-to-day activity without even realizing it. You are so checked out that when your boss approaches you and tells you you can go home for the day, it doesn't register. Once you get home, you change out of your uncomfortable work clothes and the stress of today's activities weighs heavy on you. You need to find something to do while your girlfriend is in class late and you consider catching up on the project that you've been working on. But exhaustion is starting to take over. At the bottom of the page, you are given 4 options, but one of them is completely in red and crossed out, making it unavailable for selection. You have 3 other options to choose from in blue. Some of these options include sitting down and trying to work on the project, turning on the TV to relax, or crawling into bed for the evening. The choice you make now will determine what the next screen says, as well as what options will be available to you in the future. On the previous screen, I chose to reluctantly start working on the project. This page follows that storyline and gives information on what the character is doing based on that decision. Although I chose to reluctantly work on the project, every time I go to put ideas down, it states that my brain focuses all its energy away from the task, and then at the end of the day I did not get any progress done, and that I will wake up early tomorrow to catch up, although I know that will never actually happen. The following day, your girlfriend Alex invites you to a party at her apartment, and you are hesitant to go. This causes disappointment in your girlfriend's tone. You have the option to agree to go to the party or say you're not feeling well and stay home. The third option you are given is red and crossed out. This option says that the following day your girlfriend invites you to a party at her apartment and you are hesitant to go. This causes disappointment in your girlfriend's tone. You have the option to agree to go to the party or say you're not feeling well and stay home. The third option you are given is in red and crossed out. The decisions that are in red seem to be decisions that a person who is not depressed would make. For example, this decision is to shake off your funk and go have a good time with your girlfriend. This does not sound like the decision someone living with depression or suffering would be able to make, so the game does not give you the option of making it. During my gameplay, I agreed to go to the party. The following screen loads to the party with Alex and gives you more decisions to make at the party. During my gameplay, I agreed to go to the party, and the following screen leads to the party with Alex and gives you more decisions to make. As you go through the game, you will be able to make more decisions and have different interactions with new people, including friends, family, and coworkers. All the while, you're getting a look into how it feels to live with depression. The worse your depression gets, the less decisions you are able to make throughout the game. The decisions you make as you play throughout the game really impacts the ending. There can be a happy, upbeat ending depending on the choices you make, or an ending that makes it hard to not go back and change your decisions. At the end of the game, the creators thank you for playing and encourage you to be involved and contribute to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The ending page also lets you know that there really is no resolution to depression. Instead of a tidy, clean ending, they wanted to provide a series of different outlooks that could possibly happen depending on how you go along treating your depression and moving forward. This game makes the point that it is important to remember not everything that causes depression has to be a traumatic experience. The day-to-day activities of life can weigh heavy on someone with depression and can make it difficult to keep getting up and going and doing what needs to be done. Depression is a disease that unfortunately many people suffer from. This game gives an accurate portrayal of how someone living with depression can feel and how it affects them and those around them. Depression Quest was awarded Best Narrative and Best Indiecade Selection in 2013 for its ability to properly portray the suffering one can experience while living with depression.